She's got a point.
Hello everyone, my name is Elixxirr and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be back, again on time. I'm starting to feel like I'm getting good at this. But the second episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13 has come out and I am so excited to get into the looks and review them. There is the fall and summer looks as well as the runway looks, so we're going to be going through by queen. I was really starting to think if there was going to be a week that I wasn't going to be able to upload, it was going to be this one because my chakras have been so off with everything going on in the States right now that I've just been a mess. But I made it, I'm here. Head on over to my Instagram at ElixxirrOfficial. I post everything there. I post more stuff there than I post here, so if you want to see everything that I am up to, make sure you go on over to my Instagram. Make sure you leave a like on this video, comment to tell me which sort of content you'd like to see from me after this series is over, and also let me know what your favorite look was and who you want to go to the end and win this whole thing. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so that I keep on making cool content like this. I made a video last week, I made a video before that, I'm gonna make a video next week. So come on, subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you are notified every single time I post. But without any further ado, let's get right into this. So first up is Gottmik's daytime look, and this is kind of giving me vintage Trixie. Like a little bit pre-season 7 Trixie, but it's also giving me vibes of Trixie's springtime look in her version of this sort of challenge in season 7. This is pretty cute for me. I'm liking the huge shoulders on this, the light blue with the clouds, and the way that the skirt tapers off at the bottom into that rainbow. I think that that was very well executed. The makeup's not my favorite here, but it's not terrible. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. So as for her nighttime look, I absolutely loved this. It was absolutely like sexy and gorgeous, and it kind of reminded me of a finale look that I did for a competition once. I'm loving the nipple pasty, this sort of asymmetrical gown that is very old Hollywood, this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous hair on her, and the shoe. Everything about this is super cute, and I am going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Now, moving on to the runway, everybody knows this is absolutely iconic. The way that that cape flows behind her with that beautiful fabric that creates this sort of amazing illusion, and then this incredibly intricate gold lame bodysuit. Absolutely fantastic. This is like on par with like Sasha Velour looks. To quote Bob the drag queen, this is wild. I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. Our next queen is Candy Muse, and as far as her daytime look, it wasn't my favorite. I really thought I liked it at first until I kind of started focusing in, and it wasn't very cohesive. Like, there was a lot of different things going on, and it was just a lot. It was just a lot. Like, it should have been edited down a little bit more. The ideas should have been like thinned out a little bit more and reprocessed before the final garment, because I just feel like there was too much on it and she was getting completely swallowed in the look. I'm gonna give this one a 6 out of 10. But her nighttime look, oh my god, night and day. Her nighttime look was absolutely gorgeous. I love this hair on her, this sexy sort of like editorial beat that she has going on, and this gorgeous sort of latexy devil moment. Very well done. I'm going to give this one an 8.5 out of 10. As far as her runway, I don't know, girl. I don't know, girl. This one isn't my favorite. I do love the naughty nighties. It's actually super cute. She looks very pretty here. I have nothing wrong with the look itself. I just feel like for this runway, it just didn't meet the mark that the other girls met. I'm going to give this one a 7.5 out of 10. So next up is LaLaRi, and I can say that I absolutely love her daytime look. So gorgeous. This beautiful sort of gown, the silhouette that she had was incredible. She did trip a little bit on the runway, but like, at least she didn't fall. At least she committed to it and she didn't like start fumbling and trying to get her dress off her shoe, because that would have been much, much, much worse. The look itself was gorgeous. The hair was amazing. She was glowing in the look, and I really thought that she executed it well. I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. As far as her nighttime look, I do really, really like this look. It was sort of cute. I love the sort of gold chainmail and the black sort of, not leather, but she wants you to think it's leather, and she's selling it absolutely amazing. This is giving me sort of like, almost like Mary J. Blige. Super, super, super cute. I'm going to give this one a 8 out of 10. As far as her runway, this was drag mama. This was gorgeous. The bottoms aren't my favorite, as I feel like that sort of like spandex lycra plain gold pants were a little plain, but overall the rest of it, this amazing jacket is completely gorgeous, and she's absolutely, again, glowing here. So I'm going to give this one a 7.5 out of 10. So next up is Olivia Lux, and I am loving this sort of mod 60s moment that she's doing for her daytime look. It actually really reminds me of St. Lucia's vampire look in the Dragula Resurrection, but this is, of course, less vamp and more just mod 60s. It's actually super cute. I'm loving the hair, these funky glasses, and this beautiful little 60s slip dress. I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10 because I really love like decade pieces when they're done well, and this is done very well. As far as her nighttime look, this is ravishing. Okay, this isn't even just pretty, this is ravishing. She looks absolutely stunning. This sort of structural gown, I'm not sure if she made this or if she had it made for her. If she made it, oh my god, this dress was absolutely stunning. Every single detail on it, gorgeous. Her hair and mug, timeless. Like, this is beautiful. I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10, hands down. She really nailed this for me. It was actually one of my favorite looks out of the nighttime daytime runway shoot. Overall, yeah, I'm going to give that a 10 out of 10. And moving on to her runway, now this one wasn't my favorite. This was a little wallpapery for me. This was a little grandma's kitchen tablecloth. Yeah, no, not my favorite look from Olivia. I do love the hair and makeup here. The top is okay. I just feel like from the waist down, it just falls apart. So for me, I'm gonna give this one a 6 out of 10. So next up is Simone, and wow, this is gorgeous. I'm loving this sort of like 80s, 90s mullet rocker hair and this amazing sort of like asymmetrical rainbow outfit. This is really creative. I've not really seen a pattern like this before, so it's really interesting. When I start trying to like pull apart how something was made or how somebody put something together, that's normally a good thing because I'm a designer queen. That's how I make things, is I just take inspiration and I break them down and then I make it for myself. So if I'm picking apart your look, it's a good look. This one for me, I'm going to give a 9 out of 10. And as far as her nighttime look, this is actually kind of cool. I really love the hair here, and the garment I like mostly. I feel like there's something about it that I don't quite like, but I can't put my finger on what it is, so whatever. I'll just drop it. For me, I'm just going to give this one a 8 out of 10, and as far as her runway, this was the knockout. Forgive me. Okay, no, I can't let that one slide. That was terrible. Okay, anyways, this was a great look. I loved these sort of like Dutch braids and the beat with the little like bandage on her forehead. I thought that was a really cute touch. This outfit altogether is everything that Simone is. It's streetwear, it's put together, and it has a large presence. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. So moving on, we have Tina Burner's daytime look. I don't hate this. I feel like there's a lot of textures going on here, and there's a lot of like different design concepts that are sort of being mashed together, and for that, it's not my favorite, but it's still pretty successful, and the look is pretty well put together. I feel like this is what Nina West wanted her orange dress to turn out on the first episode of season 11, but girl, I don't know. You tell me. I'm going to give this one an 8.5 out of 10. So moving on to her nighttime look. This was all right. This hair was absolutely laid perfectly on her. It looked great. The outfit was a little bit plain for me just because it was like, it just felt like the color blocking promo from season 11 all over again. I don't know why I'm getting season 11 vibes a lot from Tina Burner, but yes, that is happening. That's a quote from Juno Birch, okay? I just thought I should mention. But this is pretty cute. It's not my favorite, but it's not terrible. I'm gonna give this one a 7.5 out of 10. As far as her runway, I can say that at least she really committed to this, but there was some times where she really just looked like Silver John Travolta. And I'm not trying to be mean, but it looked like Silver John Travolta, baby. I really loved these sort of like little glistening heart in the center. I thought that that was a really cool touch, especially because the Tin Man's whole story was that they needed to find a heart from the Great Wizard. So I'm going to give this one a 8 out of 10. And that is basically all our queens, except wait, another gag. They decided to throw Elliott in the mix and bring her into the group of the winning girls as another big gag to surprise us and gag the viewers and the contestants alike. Oh my god, who could have seen this twist coming? But she's here, she's Elliott, and her daytime look I actually pretty much like. This is a cute little French look. It sort of makes me think of like a French member of the royal family going out for brunch and being escorted around and sort of covering her hands with her face so that the press doesn't get too involved. Like, it's very much that. I really hate that black corset that's just sitting on her waist. It looks so disjointed from the rest of the look. I wish that it was just like a belt and not a full-on like waist corset, because it's too wide. It looks like blocky in her main section. I just wish that it was like a regular thin belt. But overall, I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. Moving on to her nighttime look. Okay, Elliott really went in for this nighttime look. I've noticed that puff sleeves are like a huge trend in drag right now, but I've noticed that so many people are doing puff sleeves and the puff sleeves are just tiny. Like, it's like, why even have a puff sleeve if it's gonna be that small? And Elliott really gave like the properly sized puff sleeve. This is incredible. She looks stunning, she looks ready, and I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. As far as her runway, there was things I liked about it and there was things that I didn't. I felt like it was a little bit like something that we've seen again and again and again, and that's kind of the only reason I didn't like it, which is not like a great reason to not like something. The outfit itself was pretty cute. I don't think that this one needed a puff sleeve, especially because the outfit had so much volume around the waist. I think that that just could have been a structured shoulder with a shoulder pad instead of a whole puff sleeve that extended the entire arm. But overall, I'm going to give this one a 8 out of 10. Now, I'm starting to wonder if they're splitting up the queens permanently throughout the season to do social distancing rules, which I wouldn't be mad at for that reason, but I'm really hoping that's not the case, because I feel like two separate storylines of Drag Race happening one week after another is gonna get annoying, because now we're gonna have to wait a whole extra week to see the rest of the cast and their looks. But I'm not sure how this is gonna work out. I'm wondering if maybe they're going to do this for, like, have the 6 lip syncs on the first episode, have this episode like this, the rest of the girls on the next episode, and then they bring them all together on the 4th episode. Who knows? There's been so many twists and so many gags this season, so who knows how this is gonna turn out. I'm excited to see what the girls from the losing half of the premiere do next week. They're going to, I guess, have the same sort of challenges, so I'll be back next week to review their looks. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like and a comment, and again, let me know what your favorite look was and who you want to go to the end. My favorite runway today has to go to Gottmik. It was absolutely stunning. Like, it was jaw-dropping. It was the icon. It was the moment. She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now come on now. And Olivia Lux in that nighttime look, because it was just, as I said, just succulent. It was so damn pretty. I have no other words for it. So I can't wait to be back next week to review the other half of the girls, but until then, see ya!